1, 2, 3. Audio should be good. 1, 2, 3. Hello. What up, Mel and Evie? What up? Shout out my own channel, let's go. What up, Ruddy? What up, Chuck? I miss you guys too. It's pretty lonely on the other side of the ocean, I'm just saying. Pretty lonely. What up, MT Gamer? Resync win, what's good, dude? I appreciate it. Zai. Oh, McTopo, I appreciate that, dude. I was about to ask if you were going to stream after the scrim. Here I am, yes, yes, yes. Alana, what's good? I said that name perfectly, let's go. Evie is here until Sunday. Oh yeah, because she missed her flight. Well, not, wait, no, she didn't miss her flight. Her flight got cancelled. I'll be like, if that was me, like, oh my god, I would actually go ballistic. Especially because, like, I don't live there. I'm just saying, like, I don't live there. If I was going to some place and I didn't live there, and my flight just got cancelled, I'll just, like, I don't know what to think. But Mel, appreciate the gifted sub to Scoot, Chuck, Church. Appreciate that, dude. Hope you like the dude at Smug Emote. What up, Mush? How you doing, dude? What is this? Long Island Summer Splat. It was the second one this summer for Splatoon 2. And I bring home the victory, and then I bring it with me to the other side of the world. And now we're just gonna, I don't know, continue to play Splatoon, I guess. What up, KO? How you doing, dude? What up, Roak? Teammates have been so trash today. Well, I'm sorry about that, dude. Stardust was good. Lana, great job at LISS. I appreciate that. Your internet sucks right now, so you'll be gone. Yeah, well, I appreciate you being here, dude. Appreciate it either way. Guys, I will start playing the game in about 7 minutes because I like to do this warm-up thing of, well, I don't really need to warm up. I could start playing solo queue now, but you know, it just doesn't make sense for me to like start playing and like start streaming and playing at the same time. So I just kind of wait, and I don't like have like an intermission. Well, actually I do, but it's a bit old, and I kind of want to update it. So. Chuck, I see you tried the cursed fog. It's great. When it comes together, it's great. Minby, I appreciate that so much. What up, Agent? Are you ever going to do another Splatoon 1 stream? Probably. I just have to connect my my stuff to my capture card again, and then that might be a possibility. Sonic, the Jed, what's good, dude? What up, L Stock Paste as well? There we go. There we go, it's amazing. Oh, yo, we're leveling up. I have to screen cap that. That's amazing. What you should do for the next one, you should put, well actually no, we can't. Damn. I was thinking of like attaching Barry's legs like under that. So it'll just be a massive leg, you know. Hold on, I have to screen cap that. It's not having it. Close. Okay, well, I'll go back to that. But yeah, that's pretty sick. Was you get money, you shall resub? Hey, I appreciate that, dude. Is this flight mode thing actually a thing? From every single person I've told to turn on flight mode while, you know, playing this game and being wired up and all that, it's always worked. So, I guess it might be. What up, Dad Albert? How you doing, dude? Hope all is well. Hope you had a safe flight and all that. Well, you probably did, because you're alive still. What up, Seneku, by the way? Forgot to say that. I'm gonna start in about 4 minutes, guys. Give me about 4 minutes and then I'ma start. I must play the game because that's what we're gonna do. It sounded like I said you're all saying dad. It really does, you know. Hey dude, did your HDMI splitter ever make a notable distance for motion lag? Yes. But I'm kind of a cheat because I have this super strong, powerful, ultra, mega, super laser capture card that costs like a lot of money. And its job is to like remove all cases of input lag, and it does that, so. And with that you also have to use a HDMI splitter too, so. It's very extra, but I did it just cause content, and I'm trying to play well at the same time. Oh, Swamper, how you doing, dude? Oh my god, you catch one of my dude streams right as you come from work? Blessed. Appreciate that, Fick. Guys, this was a great time. It was like one of the, what's it called? Best Splatoon lands I've ever been to, for sure. And I've probably said that many times before, but... Well, actually, no. It's one of the best Splatoon lands I've been to that's not a water park. So, because for sure, nothing's going to be... nothing will ever probably beat the good times that can be had at Smash and Splash. Like, it just doesn't beat that. Unless, like, I go to a Splatoon land and I do, like, I go to some sort of theme park after it. But at this point in time, it's so hard to beat Smash and Splash. But, you know, Long Island Splat 2 was something special, for sure. Well, was I planning to play the Open this weekend? Yes, I'm playing it tomorrow. I've already scrimmed it for it twice as from coming back, so... I mean, I'm not too sure how we're gonna do, but we're gonna try our best to see what's up. Does it mess up with you when you lag at lands? Yes, for sure. A lot of previous lands, since I didn't like play with flight mode on, what would happen is that, like, I would never like to play wireless at all. I mean, I'm actually playing wireless now, so I need to actually edit !sense. But like, what basically happens is that, like, there's this, since there's so many people playing Pro Controller and all that type of stuff, and, you know, connected to the internet, there's a lot of wireless interference that could be possible. So when you're playing with wireless, it's just like, ugh, what is happening, dude? Like, it's actually disgusting. But when you turn flight mode on, like, it's probably not going to be a thing where it'll remove, like, other people who are also playing wireless as well. I mean, I think that's something that's just apparent. But if you're by yourself playing, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. What's on my shirt? Super Nintendo, dude. Or a Super Nintendo. So, what did I see you? If there's Guitar Hero at LAN, you know dude's going to it. Hell yeah, dude. And if not, I'm bringing my own. You know, next time for sure, I am bringing my own, like... I'm bringing Guitar Hero with me. Because I was, like, debating whether I should bring it this time. But it's, like, such a good pastime. When I when I just wanted to play, like, play some songs. Okay, so we're gonna start playing this game. What up, JJ Killer? How you doing, dudes? What a mimic. Oh, it reminded me about that pool in our B&B. Oh my god. I wish I had a pool, dude. I'd swim every single day. Actually, though, I would swim every single day if it wasn't cold. Would do it. Oh my god. Kids didn't know, I used to be a well, I was never a swimmer, actually. I used to be a lifeguard. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you guys already knew that, but I love swimming. I really love swimming. I learned how to swim. Let's talk about the story of how I learned how to swim. So, like, when I was young, I used to go on holiday quite a lot to Caribbean countries. And, like, for long amounts of time. And, like, we used to go to this one country called Dominica. And, this country is a really, really nice country. Very, very hot. But there's not a lot to do. There's not a lot of internet. I mean, I guess during the time it was there. So really the only thing to do was go to the beach. It's a long walk to the beach, but it was a really nice walk. And honestly, like, how I really, like, learned how to swim is that I had, like, a snorkel set to, like, you know, breathe underwater as you, like, put your head under. And from that, because, like, you know, I was pretty buoyant as a person, it just, it was pretty kind of simple for me. And, like, just like that, I guess. I mean, just like that, I just kind of, like, saw what people do on the Olympics. They do, you know, the freestyle swimming, you know. And, yeah. I kind of learned off that. That's pretty cool. Ouch. It's been so long since I left my old job. Yeah, I know, right? It's been a year. It actually has been around a year now. Because I left around the time I joined Ghost. Okay. We're not hitting that guy. What up, Joe? How you doing, dudes? Hope all is well. But yeah, it's been a year since I've been a lifeguard. Entire year. Never again, dude. Depressing job. Okay, well that guy's kind of trapped. Shoot him. The 96 actually kind of shreds the booyah bomb pretty quickly. That was really close. Yeah. It was part-time, but it was like, what's it called? I used to do like 20 to 30 hours a week when being a lifeguard, while also doing YouTube at the same time. So, you know, YouTube and Twitch. But now I put all my energy, my heart and energy into YouTube and Twitch. So that's all. That's what I like to do now. Also, spoiler, I appreciate the sub. Welcome back to the Dude Society.
I'm popping in to celebrate Kappa.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much for that celebration. Bro, I almost died. But I'm okay. I'll kill him. Never mind. Okay. Oh, he didn't run. He's scared. Or something. Bro, that almost killed me. Kind of take it as a break from Splatoon, but you gotta pop to the stream sometimes. Hey, I appreciate that either way. You know, just being here is always very nice to see. Very nice to see. Oh no, they're scoring. Your Prime sub ran out. Dang, dude. Not the Prime. Don't worry. You can wait next month and then you can sub with Prime again. I'm waiting because I don't know where these people are. They're all coming from left. Nice. This is gonna give us 2 balls and we might be able to win off this. Nice. We actually might be able to win off this. Okay, not anymore because that guy dropped the ball. Well. I don't have a lot of time to work here, but gotta wait for it, or gotta watch out for like an L3 and all that. Try to stay alive. I appreciate the sub, Joe from Discords. To Tillertops, the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Oh, that's game. We just need to not lose that 1 ball and we would have won, but it's alright. Yo, Sky Guys is not loaded. Leave him alone. Well, I tried. Hello, Mr. Trees. I don't know how long we're gonna stream for today, guys, because I'm going like through midnight, so that's gonna be a thing. Appreciate that, Mr. Cheese. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm going like through midnight, so possibly gonna be pretty late. Now you can spam this beautiful place, dude. I encourage it. I encourage it. I like seeing walls of my own face. It's pretty egotistical, but you know, let it be. Guess you gotta get used to consistent motion. Yeah, exactly. Just cause of that, it's like allowed me to like be able to snipe things now. Like I don't know if you saw like a Twitter post of me sniping recently or like a month ago, but that was literally like when I turned flight mode on. It was just like, wow, I can actually aim with the charger, and it's amazing. So what's this thing about flight mode? So basically what I'm trying to get at is that since the Switch, like if you've connected your Switch to a wireless internet or some sort of wireless internet, even though that you've connected it wired, like through a wired connection, it can still flicker from wired to wireless. So basically, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like I'm a mechanic or really know why this stuff works, but like for whatever reason it has some sort of thing to like it connects to the controller somehow, you know, or not connects to the controller but interferes with it, or interferes with its connection. And for whatever reason when you turn on flight mode, it's just like, alright, now that doesn't happen anymore, and I'm just like, okay, cool. It's weird, but you know, for whatever reason it works. I probably didn't explain it too well, and I really want to make a video to like explain it better, just to like let people know what's happening, or what I think is happening, because for whatever reason, whenever anyone's turned on flight mode, like the controller just works. You know, it still like has latency to it, but like it's like a lot more consistent. Like you don't have like situations where like you're feeling like you're turning your controller one way, but like it's turning the other way. If you know what I mean? Or like if you turn your controller in a way where you feel like it should aim at this specific point, but then it doesn't because there's some sort of interference. That's basically what I'm trying to like tell you that it fixes. You know, is this just for LAN? No, this is just for anything. Like you can play it at home as long as like you have a wired connection for your Switch. Then you know, you should be okay. And if you're on wireless, then the only thing I can really suggest is that make sure that that is the only wireless connection that's being connected to your Switch. That's something I kind of want to try out first before, like, you know, I claim this is what you should do and all that. But I don't know. That's just what, you know, that's just what I'm kind of feeling. I'm not too sure about buttons because I never really noticed that with the. I guess if there was an issue with buttons, but it for sure with motion controls, like it definitely makes a difference. Somebody said something about the 96. Could you please like post that comment again so I can actually read it? Because it was something to do with 96 and LAN, and that's like I skimmed over it, but like I was just talking about something else. Oh, hello. Do you think 96 is meta? If not, what is keeping it from meta? So like I feel like the 96 is extremely good. Like I feel like it's extremely good, and like I think it just has really a lot of good qualities about it, because I guess due to certain matchups and like how accurate it can be. Like it does have RNG to it, and I think that's why people don't use it, because they kind of don't want to have to rely on it. But like if you're patient enough with it, then I think it's like, you know, it's pretty good. Because like, you know, when it works or when it hits, like it's really easy to like take out Splattershot pros in general. Like any short range weapon, like if you know how to space yourself well against them, then you know, I mean they're probably going to die. So like, I don't know, L3 Slusher. I mean, not really Slusher. I mean, Slusher can challenge a 96 pretty well, but you know, it's a lot easier to take. It's not so hard to take it out. I'd say your worst matchups really against the 96 right now is just Splat Brella and Tenebrella. Basically your slower weapons that basically weapons that probably have a lot more range in it. So like I think what's it called? Heavy Splatling's like a really weird matchup for the 96. Like unless like you're facing, I mean also you're flanking the 90s or the Heavy Splatling, but like that's just how I feel when I play it against a player that's actually using it. Like any weapon that has like super long range, it's just kind of awkward. But like any short range weapon, like NZAP, L3, Splasher Pro, you can challenge it pretty well because you have more range than it. You can pressure them back because they're gonna have to respect you if they can actually aim straight. And yeah, taking it, like if you pair it up with something that has bombs with your composition, like, you know, if people are taking AoE damage, then it's literally one shot and everything because main power up. And it gets armor. And it paints. So, I mean, there's a lot of good qualities about it. Like, you can't, like escape, like, you know. Like, it's hard to say, like, how... I don't know. What am I even trying to say? Do 96 and Squeezer have same range? They're pretty similar. I think the Squeezer has slightly more, but, like... the 96 still has a lot. Poppy with the 9 months.
The Poppy _ just resubbed for 9 months. It takes 9 months for baby to be ready for birthing. And that is how long I have been subbing. Dude is super epic.
Let's go. Sub baby is born. Appreciate it. So that fight mode to enable everything. Yeah, you can keep a Bluetooth connection with your controller. You just have to set the setting on, or have the setting on. I think Squeeze is really good too, but it's just Where do you use it in a composition? Like, I think it's good in, like, clam blitz for sure. I think it's really good in clam blitz. But, you know, the right people have to use it, really. That guy would have died. Well, he almost died. It's a shame that he didn't. I am not your father. Nice. Ooh. 1.5 years. Time flies, doesn't it? For sure. Thank you so much, General Storm, with the 18 months. I appreciate that, dude. Hope you, what's it called? Hope you're having a good time and evening or afternoon. Most likely afternoon. But, you know, evening as well. Okay. I'm backing up. Got him. Papa, dude. Hey. Don't ever call me that. Oh, that's the dead guy. It's just like, what? Who is booyahing right there? I don't see them. It was a bait and switch. You'll not be able to come around as much, but you'll still try your best. Hey, that's fine, dudes. We all have lives here, so it's all good. Go. Oh, he's so weak. I probably shouldn't have even challenged that, actually. When would I be available next year? I am not too sure. Like, I just need to, I mean, I need to figure it out, because, like, since EU Champs is a thing, I know for sure that I'm gonna be wanting to do stuff there. And that's gonna be, what's it called? I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it's definitely probably gonna end around April. And I know for sure that there are some events coming very soon, especially in the coming months. And I definitely want to go to Chicago in a time where, like, it's really cheap for me to get there. Like a good flight that's cheap enough. I mean, I wasn't ready for that. Because I was gonna collect those clams. I'll die to the beer bomb. That kind of sucks, because, like, I mean, I wasn't expecting to get a bull thrown at me, and I was already hailing 7 clams, so... Oh, cold cheese pizza. Yes. I kind of don't want to think about it anymore. Rest in peace, that bull. My app time? I'll try and do my best to survive this. I got it in! That was like just in time. But we're all dead, so it doesn't matter. Cold cheese. That cold cheese pizza place was great. I mean, the pizza itself was just okay. Like, it wasn't like... Ha! I mean, I've had better pizza, but the addition of adding cheese to it was pretty cool. I think that was pretty cool. And that probably made it taste a little bit better. You know? I just don't think I'm gonna put as much cheese next time. What up, Smith Shady? Is that what we're having for dinner tonight? Cold cheese pizza? It's definitely a good. It's definitely a good way to have dinner. Definitely very different. Something I've never had ever before. But I'm so glad that I got to try it. It's really, really nice. Mel with another gifted sub. To Acid Sunshine, to Melissa. Appreciate that so much. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Dude Society. Enjoy your the Dude Smug. It's great. It's my face. What up, Diane Keto? How you doing, dude? Cold food is not good to eat. What do you mean? So, like, sushi is cold. Would you say that's... Would you argue and say that's not good to eat? Because sushi, to me, that's really good to eat. That's really good. I just can't have too much, though. You probably... I mean... You've probably heard the story that I can't have too much sushi, but... I wish I could have more. Tell us about LISS. Congrats on the first place. LISS was amazing, dude. We, like... Okay, so, like, I guess we're... I guess to tell my people, because, like, you know, I've watched, like, I already watched, like, a lot of my other friends tell the story of LISS, but... We gotta do it in my... We gotta do it in my stream as well. For sure. So, LISS. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So... I guess, starting with LISS, how I got there. I took a plane. Who would have thought? So, my plane journey was pretty good. Got to Gatwick. I mean, my plane to New York was extremely early. Extremely early. Like 5:55. It was like the earliest plane flight I've ever taken. But worth it because it was cheap, so... Winning, really. But I didn't even sleep the night before because it was so early, it didn't really matter to me. I met up with another British man known as Mush, C3 Mush. You've probably seen him in the chat a couple times, saying a couple things. He might even show himself again. Might be cool. But that's I mean, oh yeah, wait, before we even talk about me being inside the airport, we gotta talk about my crazy cab driver. Because my man was driving 80 miles per hour on the roads, on like on a 60-mile road. And I'm just like, what is this guy doing? Like, first of all, we got a sub from Mush. There we go. Gotta let the sub roll up first before we can continue the story, you know?
C3 Mush just subscribed. Hi.
Says hi. Thank you very much, Mush. Appreciate it. So, my crazy cab driver. This guy driving 80 miles per hour down the road. Like, he is actually in a rush. At 2:30 a.m. in the morning. I don't know where this guy has to go. But nobody has to be driving that fast down this road. Like... At 2:30. Where there's no cars on the road. Like, okay, maybe there's no cars on the road. So you're just driving down the road just because, you know, you can, and possibly you won't crash. But, you know, there's also this thing of actually losing control of the car, which, you know, I was kind of scared of, like, because this guy was driving, I was in my seatbelt, and, like, you know how you're on a roller coaster, front row seat, and you're just like, this is me inside the car, like, and I'm just like gripping onto my bag, Like, bruh, like, I really hope I live. I really hope I get to see the airport. At least. Because this man was driving so dang fast down the road, dude. But I accept it because, I mean, it's better than nothing because it was the cheapest way to me to get to Gatwick Airport. I guess that at that type of time, because, like, I would have I mean, normally if I'm getting to Gatwick, like, I would probably take a train just because it's cheaper. The cab cost me like 40 pounds, but an Uber would cost 80, so I'm still winning at that point, so it's alright. But I make it to the airport eventually. I make it to the airport in one piece. I'm a little bit shocked, but I'm alive, and that's you know, that's all I gotta take it. People drive safer down the when there's more traffic. Oh, for sure. They have to, because they'll be arrested if that was the case. But yeah, made it to the airport. Now, Mush texts me to tell me where I am, I think, around this point. And I had an idea what Mush would look like, because he had a profile picture that looked like a dude that I've never seen before, so I just assumed that I'll be looking at a guy that looks like his profile picture. So I'm just kind of walking, and I think I put my bag. I did, like, what I do is I just put my bag away first, and I just kind of assumed that maybe Mush made it past security, but he's waiting at security. He actually spots me first, so that's great to know that he knows what I look like. And then we find each other, and then, you know, we get through security and all that. Luckily I don't get searched, because, like, I think around the time when I had braces, and whenever I would go to them through the metal detector, it would always be like, "Ha, you've got something that we don't know. We don't know what you got, you know? You got some sort of metal," but luckily that didn't beep off, so, you know. It's pretty simple, like, we just got through it. I had to walk a little bit slower than usual, because Mush had his toe the night before, I think. And, like, so we, like, slowly walked through, I mean, we got through past security, we slowly walked. We got an English breakfast. Mush got the small English breakfast. I got the large. Because I had to. It's a traditional thing for me, personally, to always have an English breakfast before I go to take a flight. You know? So... yeah, my braces used to set it off. I don't know why it did, but... I don't know. All the time. Yo, latest dying Keto. Okay, so... we've had breakfast. We've done a bunch of different types of things. Our breakfast consists... well, my breakfast consisted of 2 sausages, 2 bacon, some hash browns, eggs, toast. I don't think I had a mushroom this time around. I usually like to have that, but pretty good breakfast. There was a tomato, but I didn't have it. Anyways, time passed. You know, I get some, shower things. It's all good. We're gonna get on this plane. Mush gets on the plane first before me. He was in a different group because with Norwegian you can't really coordinate seats because it's a cheap airline, obviously. And I'm fine with that. So I say my goodbye to Mush for like, I tell him I'll see you on the other side because it's a 7-hour flight and we're in different spots. And considering I didn't sleep the night before, when I get on the plane, I just sleep literally the whole way through. So sleep for the whole way through. We have an hour left. I woke up and I'm in New York. We're in New York. Let's go, guys. We made it to New York that fast. So, We're in New York, finally. I get my bag. Mush gets his bag. Now, we didn't exactly have a plan. We didn't exactly have a plan of how we're gonna get to the B&B. I mean, I was just like, because I mean, I don't really plan things. I just kind of just go and just see what happens, and you know, I'll just figure out a way how to get to where I need to go. You know, that's just the type of person I am, and I should probably be better at, like, you know, planning my travel better. But you know, we do eventually make it to the B&B. So what we decided to do, because, like, I mean, I don't know when this B&B is actually, I don't know when check-in is, and check-in's at 3, but we're in New York at 9 o'clock. So we got a lot of time to, like, kill. I have this huge bag because I'm extra. And, like, I mean, I check on the maps to see, like, different ways of how we can get to our B&B, like, through train and stuff. And I was just like, to Mush, that we could take a train, but it's gonna take 2 hours. Or we can take an Uber, get close enough to there, or get to the B&B first, and then, like, I guess wait a little bit. We'll just wait until, you know, check-in. Maybe if we can get in a little bit earlier. So we take an Uber. And Uber's expensive, but it doesn't really matter because I did, like, a sponsor thing on my YouTube channel that basically covered it, so I didn't really care about it. So, you know, I was just like, yeah, that's gonna be it. Also, Shoha, thank you very much to the host, dude. I appreciate that. Welcome into the stream, my dude. Do you ever get in losing streaks? How do you do with them? Just stop losing, dude. It's fine. But, real talk, though. Just, what's it called? Just don't worry about it, honestly. Because solo, you don't really, anything can really happen. But anyways, we're in New York. We eventually get to the B&B. It's 11 something. Now, I was talking to Mel, and I thought she had said that I could get into the B&B much earlier, or, like, start making my way already now. But what she actually meant was, by 1 PM, I should start making my way to the B&B because then I can go in. So we've got to the B&B much earlier than we should have. We got there at 11:30. So we decided to make plays, and, like, what we did is, well, what I did is just try to find out what was the closest place to find somewhere to chill and just kind of wait and until we can actually eventually get in this B&B. There's a Five Guys 0.2 miles away from here. Now, if you guys already know from my my Beacon experience, I don't really like Five Guys. I've been very vocal about this on Twitter. But I decided to give it another try because the last time I had it, it was through Uber Eats. So obviously the burger and chips are probably going to get cold before it actually arrives to me. But we've lost this game, by the way. But we go to Five Guys. We wait 3 hours in Five Guys, but we also had a nice meal in Five Guys. Like, the first time I had Five Guys, 3 out of 10. This time, 6 out of 10. It's not great, but, you know, it was a lot better than the first time I had it. So, you know, it wasn't that good. I mean, it wasn't that good, but it wasn't that great at the same time. Wait, no. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good at the same time, you know. So I was content with that. So we wait for like 3 hours and stuff, Five Guys. Luckily there was like barely anyone there, so we can kind of just sat. I made some plays. I've had some water. Like, I said that I didn't want to have a drink because I had an empty bottle of Evians. So I just refilled my empty bottle of Evians with Sprite, and it was amazing. So I had like 1 liter of Sprite for free. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but I did it. I mean, if somebody said if somebody said, "Hey, you're not supposed to do that," I'll just say I'm British. I'll just pull that card. So, I mean, it's a free refill, so I mean, why not? I mean, I'm pretty sure some dude is like gone onto the free refill thing, put their whole mouth under it, be like, yeah. That was tasty. I'm pretty sure somebody's done that before. So it's a lot more hygienic if I just, you know, put my bottle under there, you know, and all that type of stuff. But yeah, after waiting 3 hours of 3 hours and Five Guys, it then turns to 1 p.m. and we could actually go inside the BNB before we actually, well, I guess after 1. So we get to the BNB. Now I'm a little hesitant to open it because I know the host is still inside. And why I'm hesitant is because there's a beware of dogs sign there. Now, like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I like dogs, but I kind of don't like dogs at the same time. Like, I've had some scary experiences, I guess, well, not scary experiences, but like, I've had a phobia to them for a little bit, especially with big dogs. Like, I've had something pretty traumatic, and that's a completely different story. So, like, I'm still kind of hesitant to, like, open the door. Because I think it's just, like, this huge dog that, oh my god, this dog's gonna wreck some stuff. Like, like, as soon as I open this door, this dog's gonna wreck me because it's probably some attack dog or some sort. But the BNB owner notices that I'm standing in front of their driveway, and they say, "Hey, are you Milana's friends?" They obviously don't say that, but like, you know, and I say, "Yeah, we're coming in. We're just waiting for her." And the BNB owner was just like, "Yeah, come in, cool, it's all good." And we finally see what the dog is, and this dog is just the smallest thing that just barks a lot. And I was just like, dude, I should have just knocked on the door. The dog was really nice though, so there was really nothing to be like. It was like, that was funny. It was the smallest dog. Like, it was a really cute dog. Is there a guy here? No. So yeah, we get into BNB. The house is beautiful. The house is amazing. It is a really nice looking house. The house has a pool. I've already mentioned this. It's such a nice house with a pool. Like, I don't know if it gets any better than that when you have a B&B that has a pool. You know, it's pretty great, dude. But what's it called? You know, the house has a pool. We get a tour around the house. There's like 2 bedrooms from the bottom, like 3 bedrooms at the top, but there's like multiple beds inside each room. There's loads of places. There's a load of places. There's like 12 of us that's gonna live in this B&B, so you know, it's actually pretty good. B&B, Airbnb. That's what I'm saying. So when I'm saying something is referring to B&B, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, amazing house. Everything's cool. What's it called? We, like, you know, everyone else starts arriving. I believe Mel, Kilua, Drifter as well, Broshi, and Daz will arrive like around the same time. And then, you know, I think after that we had after that, like, you know, after everyone got like settled and everything, we got like what do you call it? We got food after that. Now, we went to like what's this place called again? It's called Apple something. It doesn't exist here, so I can't remember, but I didn't exactly have the food there. Applebee's, that's it. Applebee's. I didn't exactly have like the food there because I just had Five Guys. So I made the next best play just to get dessert. Like, everyone else got food, like burgers and whatever. I'm just gonna get a dessert, and I had this nice dessert, triple chocolate melt with like vanilla ice cream. It was so good, so good. It was you know, I can't believe it. It was a really nice you know, a really nice dessert. And that's what I had. Not really much happened after that. Well, not really much happened after that, but I remember. Other than, like, we get back to the B&B and we, like, spend hours in the pool. And, basically just chilled, honestly. We just chilled. Like, my mind kind of goes blurry, like, past that point of, when we're in the pool and all that type of stuff. Because I honestly can't remember, honestly. Actually, no, yeah. Because, like, what happens? What happens after? Like, when we're out the pool, I think I just go ahead, like, I just go into the living room, sitting room, I would say. And I just play Tetris that. Oh my god, -40, why? I just played Tetris 99 on the big screen for, like, I don't know how many hours, but I don't know. That's just what I kind of did. I don't know what else anyone else was doing, but, like, I was just, I had that mood of just, I want to play Tetris right now, so I'm gonna go do it. And, yeah. I can't remember what we did after that, though. I think some people went to the Squid Social. There was a Squid Social at the, like, on the Friday night, there was, like, a social, for what? For people to just meet up and all that. Oh, we went to round 1 after. We went to round 1. That's what we did on that same day. We went to round 1. Round 1's basically like an arcade. Has loads of different games. Loads of different ribbon games. The ones I try out mainly was just... I tried out 2 ribbon games. Guitar, obviously. And this Japanese ribbon game that has, like... I don't know what it's called, but it's like... It has 5 buttons and a floor button. I don't know what it's called, but, like, I'm pretty okay with it, you know? I'm pretty okay with it. It's like... And then, like, you're doing something with the foot, too. It's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I faced Eevee on Foot Guitar Hero. I guess that's what we have to call it, because it's basically a really bad version of DDR. But for whatever reason, I mean, I think this was, I believe this was the same day. But, like, oh my god. That got me tired. That got me so tired. I wasn't like, you had to actually work for that, you know? But, like, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like, I don't know what's happening in the game, but Guitar Hero was really fun. So technically I played 3 ribbon games. That was really fun. Played Piano Tiles as well. Dominating again, got 131. To this day, I'm the only person that's ever done that. Well, till this day, I'm the only person who I know who's ever done that. So, go me. Then I mean, after that, I think then I played Foot Guitar Hero with Eevee. And, I mean, honestly, after that, my mind's a blur. Because I was so tired after that. Like, I just kind of really... I couldn't really remember what happened. But after that, we went back to the B&B. I believe some of us actually went back. I think this is the same day. I don't know if this is the same day that we got White Castle. I don't know if it was the day after. But, like, I've been told that White Castle is the place where you don't want to eat, but you'll eat it just cause, you know, it might hit the spot for, I don't know. But basically, I've heard a lot of bad things about White Castle and why we shouldn't be eating it, but we eat it anyway. You know? It's junk food. Okay. So, I mean, it's pretty absurd to me because, like, you just order and you just get 30 mini burgers, and I'm just like, wow, really? So I had about 5 of them. And, like, I heard a lot of things where, like, my other roommates in the B&B, like, the White Castle wasn't sitting well inside their stomachs. I'm just saying. It wasn't sitting well. In mine, I mean, I don't even think I was affected. Because, like, it didn't hit me, like, I felt okay. I just honestly felt okay. Like, I just felt okay. Like, I didn't, you know, I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel like I needed to go toilet like over and over again. Like I just felt like, all right, I'm just gonna go on about my day and we're all good. But like everybody else was just like, oh my god, that White Castle just that White Castle killed me, and I was just like, it did. Oh dang. But yeah, Drifter got food poisoning definitely after that. But that's more within the story. So I think after that, I think after the White Castle, like some of us like kind of just chilled in the chair. I think the only thing that the White Castle did is just put me to sleep, in all honesty, because like after having that, like I had 5 burgers, like after I had my shower and everything, and then like the only thing I remember doing is just going to bed, and then I woke up the next day and just like, all right, it's a new day. It's first day of the tournament, and yeah, that's happening now. So we have to wake up early because we're first seed in the tournament, and we've been put on as you know, we had to get to the venue at like 10:30. Showed up fashionably late anyway, so it didn't really matter. Well, actually, no, we didn't show up late. Actually, I think my teammates Zero, Kyo, and Henry, they were all worried about me because I wasn't actually messaging them. But I arrived at the venue at like 10:57 for them, and they were just like, "Oh my god, dude! Like we were so worried that you wouldn't show up." And I was just like, "Oh, what up? I'm here now, you know. I'm here now, luckily." But you know, that's all that really mattered. But our group was really small in terms of playing. We're actually talking about playing Splatoon now because a lot of this story about LISS was just it's a lot to do with not Splatoon, if you know what I mean, because there's very small portions of actually where I actually play Splatoon in this story. So what else do we do? So yeah, we in our group we had Pure Insanity and a team known as TBD. I thought that meant to be decided as a team name or something like that, but no, that was actually the team name, so I didn't really know what that was all about, but cool. That's the team name. We had to play those 2 teams. We won them both. We're in top 8. That's basically what happened after that, I think. So because we only had to play 2 games win our group, or win within our group, so you know, it was a pretty quick group. We were done like in the first, I mean, less than an hour. And basically we had the entire day left. Now, after I had finished, I was just like, well, I got nothing really else to do. Because we're done. I mean, we had bagels, by the way, because our host for the Airbnb was so nice. Like, what a lovely woman. Like, she had said that she would give us bagels in the morning if we ordered, and we did, because why not? But man, she was great. She was great. She gave us fresh bagels in the morning. I had one of those. And there was a thing like, no problem, Melissa, no problem for the toasted bagel. But I wasn't hungry, basically, like after I had finished my group. There was no point of me going to eat lunch. So there was a couple of free setups, and I just played for like 3 hours. I just played Splatoon for 3 hours. Just waiting till something to happen, or basically just waiting for my friends to kind of finish up if they had finished their groups, or if they're finishing up commentary. So basically I can go back to the B&B and get in that pool, because that's basically what I wanted to do. So time goes by. A lot of people start, like, you know, finishing up. Some people leave, some people come just getting here. I think a first group of us actually go back to the B&B, and I missed it. I completely missed it, unfortunately. So I had to stay there for like another 2 hours. Just playing Splatoon, basically, because I had nothing else to do. Well, actually, no, I stopped playing Splatoon, so I kind of actually just kind of hanged around. Luckily, Barry was still there, and he had a car. So, I was just waiting that, hopefully, when he finishes commentary, he's going to be like, alright, I'm going to go back to the B&B. And luckily, he was. He was going straight back to the B&B. Because I was just like, damn, I really want to get in this pool right now. I need to swim. I need to feel refreshed. It's too hot here. I mean, I'm feeling too hot right now, so, you know, that's basically the motive right now. I'm trying to get back to the B&B so to get the pool. So, I think it was myself, Chuck, and Barry that actually go back to the B&B, the last group that does go. And that happens, it was great. I'm home. Was it cooler? It was actually cooler in the UK compared to New York. It was really hot in New York at that point in time, so, you know. It's definitely really cool. So, get back to the B&B. First thing I do, get inside the pool. Jump in it. Chill for a bit. What else do we do after? I think this is the day where we actually eventually get the cold cheese pizza. Well, not the cold cheese pizza, but pizza, but you can add cold cheese to it. So, this is the day of that. So that's what we, like, after the pool, we went to that. That was an experience. Because, I mean, as I said before, the pizza was okay. Like, it's not like, there's nothing too special, but what makes it such a good pizza is when you add cold cheese to it. And it's just like, dang, dude. That's really good. Honest question, is wired controller more responsive than wireless? No, it's not. Wireless is more responsive than wired. Wired is a lot more consistent, for sure, but just has more input lag, which is disgusting. You don't want to play that way. So. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, it was a thing that, like, it blows my mind that Chuck and Daz actually went to that place 3 times within the space of 24 hours. That just doesn't make any sense to me, because, like, where do you fit all that cheese in? Like, I don't understand. Like, I love pizza, but, ugh. You're trying to cold cheese. No, yeah, it's a regular pizza, but you just, like, you have, like, you know, a cup of cheese. Like, you have a cup of cheese, and you can just, like, add some more cheese to your pizza. It was good. It was surprisingly really good. But I don't know how they do it. There's no way I can go. I could have gone another time to that place. Like, I think I was actually completely off pizza at that point. Like, I didn't want to see another pizza at that point. Because I had 4 slices, and it just kind of finished me at that point. Because I added cheese to all of them. So, like, adding cheese to, like, 1 is like having 2 slices, I feel. So, theoretically, I probably had, like, 8 slices. In my opinion. But, dang, dude. Chuck had a whole cup of half cheese. I just feel ill after that. Well, just knowing that happened. That's just how I feel right now. But, yeah, that happened. That was, after going to the cold cheese pizza place, trying to remember what happened after. What happened after was, you know, I don't remember what happened after. Oh, we went to round 1 again. That's what happened. We went to round 1 again. I think it was only a couple of us, not like all of us. Well, we went back to the B&B. Oh wait, no, we went back to the B&B, went in the pool again. Again. We stayed there till like super late at night, and then we went to round 1 again. So that was a thing. We went back to the arcade. It was great. Got a couple more rounds of Guitar Hero. What's it called? Couple rounds of Guitar Hero. Piano Tiles again. That was a lot of fun. And I still... oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. I just gotta be one... I'll be 1 second. 1 second. Because this is part of the story. Okay, so this is part of the story. Alright, so you know about, like, crane machines and all that. So there was this thing about crane machines. I actually tried a couple of them, and they're all rigged. They're actually all rigged, but luckily I had some friends with me to know the meta of clocking the crane machine or cracking it to get your item first try. And this is what I won from the crane machine. It's a whale shark. Look at him. He has a mouth. Like, look at him. He's so big. He's so large. I got a whale shark. Now, I got this first try because I cracked the secret meta to actually, you know, win at the crane machine. So, shout outs to Milana for that, by the way. And Chuck, also. But yeah, that was great. Whale shark. Okay, but yeah, whale shark. That was what I did basically. I got a whale shark. That's great. So after round one, what we actually did. I actually don't remember what I did. Like, honestly, after round one, I think I just went to sleep. Actually, no. After round one, we just kind of talked around the table, and there was just a lot of banter after that. Coda, I appreciate the 20 bumps. Thank you very much, dude. Nice to see you again. Hope to... I made it home safe on all that, so...
Subscribed. Hey dude, it was
Appreciate
nice
that,
to
dude.
see you at LISS. I hope you had a great time and made it home safe.
I did. Thank you very much, my dude. But yeah, we just talked around the table, and after that I just went to bed because I was tired. I had to commentate really early in the morning the next day, so I was just like, sleep is needed, and that's what I did. So waking up next day, wake up really early again because jet lag, and it's tournament day. It's day 2. We're gonna finish everything. It's tournament day, and honestly, to talk about the tournament, I mean, I commentated as well. If you saw that or anything, but that day kind of flew past. Like the things I really did was just commentate. Played the games I needed. Like we played a lot of games. So I guess at this point we're talking about what happened at the tournament. So we're already in top 8 because we won our group, I believe. So also Kimmy Fox, I appreciate that. If you see me at next tournament, will you sign my Pro Controller? Yes, my dude. I sign, like, if you want me to sign something and you're at the same event as me, bruh, I will do it. You know, I'll sign everything. You want to take a picture? Cool. That's fine. No problem. Just know where you know where I am. You know what I look like. But tournament day. We're already in top 8. So the first team that we play was Ragnarok, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We play Ragnarok first. 3-0. I use 96 cal throughout the entire tournament. I don't use any other weapon. 96 cal deco. Well, not 96 cal deco, but the armor variant. The weapon I'm basically using now, this is the weapon I use throughout the entire tournament. was really looking forward to using the 96, I guess on LAN, mainly because I definitely noticed it's a thing where like your shots don't connect if somebody's extremely laggy, or they're extremely laggy, or it's like, how do I describe? They're extremely laggy, or they're just very far away from you. So I just knew that playing this weapon on LAN at this point in time, since it's got a couple buffs, it will just feel great. Like shots will connect, and that was exactly what happened. Like my shots just connect super well throughout the top 8 stage. For Ragnarok, we played Irish wristwatches. After that, team consisted of Hitzel, Umbre, Queen, and Marsh. Definitely a really good team. They played extremely well during the tournament, by the way, so we gotta give it up for them too, because they were a pickup for the tournament. Gotta say. Then we played after that. After that, I think we must have played Deep Blues after that, I think. We played I don't know if there's a team that we're missing, but I think we played Deep Blues because we got into the winners final. So we played Deep Blues. This is during set play, so we had to. It was a best of 3 sets. So we had to win the set basically. So, But we beat Deep Blues in the winners final. We're talking about winners final so far, Evie. But what's it called? What's it called? We beat Deep Blues in the first set. No problem. Like it was like 1-2 or 2-1 to us actually. That's a better way to say it. And yeah, we played pretty well after that. Like our first game was kind of like alright, we weren't kind of expecting that. And I think it's because it was streamed at the same time, so we weren't, I guess, super warmed up for it. But like I noticed for sure, like when we got a couple of other games in, like it was just like, alright, everything's clicking. We're winning games, we're playing super consistently, we're coordinated to all hell, dude. Everything was great after that. So we win the winners final. Grand finals was probably one of the most interesting sets for us, though, because we actually lost a set. What's it called? So I guess to talk about like, I guess to talk about why I feel like we won the sets really, well, why we won the sets mainly because like I feel like the problem, well, I guess not the problem, but like when we played against Deep Blues in the first set, they were much more aggressive. Like they had like I feel like they had just a much more aggressive comp, but with our composition, since we weren't exactly running a backline, our comp was just basically, coordinate off brute force. So basically, like, we're just gonna go in if we have special, we're gonna play off it just because we have two Splattershot Pros, a 96, and some short range weapon that Zero might be playing. So it's like, it's gonna be a thing. We're gonna go in just cause we can, and we're gonna be protected by my armor when we go in. Basically, a gun skill pump. So like when it came to like this next 2 sets, I feel like Deep Blues like played a much slower composition, so it, like I feel like it hurt them a little bit because like there was nothing really for Taylor, or nothing really helping Taylor at all, because he was like the K Pro, but they had like a backline. They had a backline, a support, and like a slower midline weapon. And I feel like with that, it just like it made it so much harder for them to actually like push us in any way compared to like the first set, I feel, because I think they were running Slosher the first set. So I mean that's just how I feel. That's just how it felt when we played the grand final set, because our comp was literally just, we have a lot of range and we can kill with all this range at the same time. So that's just why it works, you know? And along with that, I feel like it was also a thing because like Henry did so well. I gotta say, he played super well with his pro. Like when you're using a 96 and like you're coordinating with a pro, I feel like with your pro it makes it so much easier to like move anywhere because like if I'm behind you, I'm like supporting you. Also, by the way, Milana, thanks for the gifted sub to Evie. I mean, I know you guys are like in the same room anyway, but you know, appreciate it. Also, Jeffla, appreciate the sub too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the subs and all that. But with that game, with the grand finals game, that's basically what that's basically what happened. My man Barry's in the room. Let's go. Well, not quite. He's in my Twitch room. That's what I meant to say. But that was basically the problem with grand finals, I feel, in facing against Deep Blues. Because, I mean, I was talking about 96 and Pro. I think it just works really well. I just think the two pair off. They play off each other really well because I'm there for your support. If the Pro dies, then probably I'm going to only have to hit one shot because, you know, that's going to be easy enough to do. And I can aim at the same time, so there you go, that's something. So, what's it called? That's basically what we did for Grand Finals, and honestly, after Grand Finals, like, take a couple pictures, and all that. Also, my dude, thank you very much. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you for the sub. But yeah, that basically concludes everything to do with Splatoon on this trip. Because after we won the tournament, we head off to the next BNB, which is next to which is basically a beach house, which is really cool. Now, I really enjoyed this BNB. Like, I think the first one that we went to was a lot better, mainly because of the pool. But like, in terms of places to chill, because this the second BNB was really nice because of the what's it called? Because of the, what did it have? It had a balcony, so, and it was like indoors at the same time. So, but it was really airy and breezy there too at the same time. So it felt really nice just to be there and chill. So I really like that place. Also, Nezzy, what's good, dudes? Appreciate you being here. But dang, we went to the next B&B, get situated. We hang out on the balcony till really late. Before we go ahead and get chopped cheese from this corner shop deli that was next to our beach house, which was it was okay. You know, I was okay with it. It wasn't something that was like the most spectacular thing, but like obviously what you expect, it's a corner shop from a corner shop anyway, so you know, I was okay with it, you know. That's pretty good. But you know, we're hanging out in the B&B, in the balcony, lots of banter, lots of just chilling, and just having a good time, just talking to friends, you know. It was very funny and all that. But yeah, that honestly concluded day 2. Well, not day 2. This is definitely day 3, I think. I forget what day this is, but you know. Joe from Discord, my dude, coming in with the gifted sub to Nezzy. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. Now, that basically concludes the day of we've finished everything to do with Splatoon. So, you know, we finished all of that. There isn't really much to talk about after that. So the next day passes. We're playing something else. Well, not playing something else. Oh wait, no. The next day passes, and we plan to go to the beach. That's what we plan to do. That's the plan of this day. What's it called? Now the beach day was a good day. The beach day was a really good day. Bear in mind, I haven't been to the beach for the longest time. Like the last time I had gone to a beach was probably like Punta Cana or something in Dominican Republic. It was a long time ago, dudes. But that was such a good day because the weather was great, everything was good. The waves there too, also really good at the same time. I'm so sorry, I probably killed him like 5 times now, but you know, it was a really good day. Now, what we did, first thing we did, get to the beach, set up the towels, and then we all go into the sea. The sea is rougher than normal seas that I've been into. But it's good like that because you can ride the waves and all that, so it's really cool. Oh god, I'm probably dead. But it was such a good day, dude. Such a good day. Going to the waves pushing all of us kind of pretty much everywhere. Come out of the pool, or not the pool, what do you call it? The sea. What I go ahead and do is we decided we decided that we want to bury Barry, I believe. We wanted to bury Barry. You can kind of see where this is going, guys. Obviously. But me, Evie, and Chuck decide to start digging a hole. Well, a long enough holes that Barry can actually go into. But then he decides not to do it. But Chuck then says, hey, I'ma do it. Why not? So goes in the sand. We bury him. And there's definitely some pictures on Twitter, I believe, of this. But yeah, it's that happened. But then we have like a hole in the ground because from where Chuck had laid down. So I was just like, I started moving the sand, and I was just like, hey, I kind of want to like make something out of this. So first thing, for whatever comes in my mind, I'm just like, I want to make a half pipe just because the job is kind of almost done already for me. And then I think I don't know who, but somebody sprung the idea of like, hey, why not make a Splatoon map out of this? And I was just like, that's what we're doing now. So myself, Evie decide to make Blackbelly Skate Park out of sand, or sandcastle of this. And the thing is, we were doing like 2 different versions of Blackbelly Skate Park at the same time. Like Evie was doing tower control, but I was doing splat zones. Now they're kind of similar in a way, but they're kind of not similar at the same time. So that was kind of like, well, well, shit. But we tried super hard. Like we super try-harded of trying to get the correct features in the map, you know. So I mean, that definitely did happen. We spent like a good hour and a half trying to get this done. So we eventually made it. There's a picture on Twitter as well. It's on my Twitter. You can definitely just check in my media and you'll probably find it sooner or later. But that definitely did happen. That was fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Nogami hasn't... I mean, if Nogami seriously does have a Twitter handle, please let me know. Because then I can actually tag him. Because I tagged at Nogami. And it's like, I mean, I know it's not the real Nogami, but I thought it would just be funny if I just tagged at Nogami with a bunch of Nintendo things. So yeah, I did that. That was fun. So, after beach day? I mean, after beach day, honestly, there wasn't really anything else, honestly. After beach day, we were contemplating that we would get Super Burrito. Or something, I believe. Or something, somewhere to eat. It was basically like a food court on the beach, or close enough to the beach. But you know, the weather was nice. Everything was cool. Before the beach, by the way, we actually went to this restaurant. All right, this restaurant was actually really interesting because like they had this menu of like you had a choice of all these different kinds of pizzas, but there was this one thing that was being served, but wasn't being served at that same at the time that we were there. There was a burger called the Effin' Good Burger, like literally on the menu. They had a bunch of pizzas, and they had the Effin' Good Burger. Now I'm not like I don't stutter when it actually just says this on the menu. It's just you could have the Effin' Good Burger for $12. Simple. I'm pretty sure you just get served the fries with that, but you could have that, or you could have the big ass shrimp. This is a restaurant. Anyways, since they weren't selling any of that at the point of time we were there, they were only selling pizza and salad. The only thing that the only thing I go ahead and get is a pizza that had something with sausage. It said Little Rock and sausage. Well, not Little Rock. Little Necks or something. Little Necks or something silly. Something I've never heard of. I was really confused of what is this little thing that I'm having. But I see sausage. Yeah, exactly. I see sausage. I was just like, all right, cool. We're having that. Then I get served this pizza, and there's a bunch of clams on the pizza. And I'm just like, is this the thing I ordered? Because the last time I checked, I didn't know. I mean, I don't know if this was the little necks. I don't know where you see the neck in this. I didn't even know clams had a neck. But they put like a bunch of clams on my pizza. I see the sausage, so I was just like, okay, maybe it really is mine, but like, why were there clams on my pizza? I've never had this before. Like, my pizza smelled like the ocean. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, because of the clams. Like, also, Lex Rex, I appreciate the 23 months, dude. Close to 2 years, dude. I appreciate that. But basically, my pizza smelled like the ocean. It was insane. Like, I've never like, I didn't know what to think of it. Like, there was just a big layer of clams on my pizza, and it was just like, I don't know. It kind of smells like, it smelled like sand. Like they had picked it up from the, like they literally had picked it up just from the ocean, dude. It was interesting. So what I did, just to get just to save my pizza, I take off all the clams, and I just have the pizza as normal. And then I was just like, at the end, I was just like, I should have just gotten a margarita pizza. Like, I should have just got that, or that mushroom pizza that one of my friends had. Like, I don't know, I can't remember what it was called, but I remember seeing a mushroom pizza being served, and I was just like, I probably should have gotten that. I should have got that one. So if I'm ever around there again, I'm definitely getting that. That's the pizza I want to get. But geez, that was an experience. Just having a bunch of clams plonked onto my pizza like that. I mean, this, like, I don't know, dude. But yeah, that happened. That was a good time. I'll be able to fill them up. But yeah, that was before we went to the beach. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit and say what we did after the beach. We went to, we kind of fast forwarded quite a bit. But honestly, after that, we kind of just go to the B&B and chilled. A lot of my friends were kind of, I mean, I didn't exactly knew what was going on. Like, a lot of my friends were there, and they were watching things on YouTube, like videos and stuff. Like, there was a period of time where, like, I just had to, like, just go on my phone for a bit and nap. Because I was just kind of like, I mean, obviously jet lag was kind of hitting me at that point at the same time. So like, I was kind of feeling tired, so I was just like, it might be a good idea just to have like a little nap before I do anything. So I come back from my room and just kind of check it out, like see what my other people are doing, and watching a bunch of videos on YouTube and all that. So, you know, kind of just went there and chilled. And honestly, after that, that kind of concludes. That kind of concluded that day, because that was like the last thing we did that day. And what's it called? That's really all that happened. Honestly, like we didn't really do too much after that. I remember going to bed fairly early. I don't remember exactly when I did, but you know, it happens. I actually don't remember going to sleep at that day, but eventually I made it into my bed. I think I went to bed pretty early though. But basically, last day is leaving day basically, so we're at this point. This is basically where the story pretty much ends. But we're, you know, we're pretty much at the last point. We're packing up everything. What's it called? We're packing up everything. So, you know, that guy got played. So we're packing up everything. I'm not too sure what else happens, honestly. I'm just trying to think what else might have happened. Oh, I'm trying to think. I don't know what else possibly could have happened. But other than that, we just kind of packed everything. Mel and Barry had a race. That's something I remember as well. That was kind of funny to watch. Oh, we went to the restaurant. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So like when we got, like, I guess packed everything, checked out the B&B, we went to the restaurant and our server was hilarious. Like the funniest server like I've ever like went to. So like our server or waitress, waiter, whichever you call it, was telling like a bunch of jokes. But the funniest one was when she said, "What do you call a pirate that pees on you?" And she was like, "R. Kelly." And I was just like, I was like the biggest pog face, like, oh my god, she did not just say that, like, like my face was stuck, like, you just killed the man, like, dang, dude, actual savage, that's amazing. There was a bunch of other jokes she said, but that was definitely like the most memorable. I was just like, dang, dude. we chose a good restaurant to be at, like, dang. Bruh, but yeah, we had some good food there. I ordered a twin burger at that place, thinking it was gonna be a double cheeseburger. It wasn't. It was 2 burgers and chips. So interesting. Interesting to say the least, but that's exactly what I have. But that server was amazing. Unfortunately, I couldn't tip her, or I could have. But all my money was in my bag. Oh, that poor guy. All my money was in my packed bag already, and I didn't bring my packed bag with me anyway, so, you know. And I didn't have any ones. I only had, like, money to, you know, money for food, basically. It's okay. Daz gave her a good tip. Dang. And she definitely deserved it. Definitely deserved it. For sure. Every penny. Or every note, because America. But that was great. That was great. After the restaurant, honestly, what we did after the race happened, and honestly, we just kind of chilled in front of this guy's Airbnb, because, like, of course we can't go back in, because, you know, we're checked out. But, like, we just kind of chilled in front of his B&B for, like, the longest time, just to, you know, because we didn't exactly all have to go straight away. So we just kind of and we also didn't have any other place to chill. So we kind of just chilled there for I don't know how long. Took a couple. I mean, just talked really, honestly, and that was that pretty much was it. Myself and Sukina and her brothers eventually went off in an Uber before Daz did, and we went to the airport. Oh yeah, I mean honestly, our airport. I mean, going to the airport, that's also a story in itself because me and Mush, like, I would have loved to have an earlier flight, a much earlier flight than the one we had. Because we were leaving at 11 PM, so we didn't exactly have anything really to do. Obviously I didn't plan anything to do or anything after, because like, honestly my plan was what we did. Like, just chill in the airport until, you know, we have to go home. Because like, our plane flight was like 11 PM, which is extremely late. Like, usually I'll go for a plane that's like 4 or 5, because like around that time, like, you're probably eating, and then when you're going to the airport, it's like perfect time to get set up for the airplane. So, you know, but it was at 11 PM, so like there was literally nothing we could have, like, there's nothing we couldn't choose an earlier flight, because all of Norwegian's flights were very, very late. And it's just because that time of the year, obviously Norwegian Airlines is the cheapest flight that you can take. So, you know, it was literally that or nothing else. Or that, or we spend like 300 more pounds on a cheaper flight, which, I mean, I wasn't really prepared to do. So, I'm cheap, I'm sorry. If there's a cheaper way, I'm gonna take it. You know, as long as it's not terrible. But, you know. But basically, we spent like we basically spent 6 or 7 hours in the airport. Luckily that we had like luckily I still had I have like a charging block, well, not a charging block, but like a plug center where you can like plug a bunch of English plugs and USBs into. So, you know, me and Mush were basically set for that whole 6-7 hours. I played Tetris for like 3 hours. I got like 10 wins that day. It was amazing. And what else did we do after? I mean, honestly, that's what we did. I did like a little Q&A for my Twitter. That was pretty fun. Passed some time. I mean, eventually, like, we stayed there for quite a long time, but like, the time passed so fast because I mean, we had things to do on the internet, so, you know, the time really just went quick. Eventually, it was our time to eventually go back on the plane and head off back to the UK land. And yeah, we eventually make it back on the plane, going back to the UK. And, you know, we talk a little bit. Well, not talk a little bit. We get on the plane. I see Mush in the next 6-7 hours. And then, honestly, that is it. Honestly, that is it. Like, we get back to the UK. We get back in Gatwick. I have to take a different approach getting home. I mean, I can take a different approach getting home because I can take a train this time, and that's a lot cheaper than the cab. Mush and me take our separate ways because he's based in, what's it called? West Midlands or Midlands, something. He told me, but now I believe it's not London. So he has to trek quite a bit to get back where he has to go. But for me, it takes me like an hour and a half by train just to get from Gatwick to my house. So, you know. But yeah, honestly, that is basically East Midlands. It was, there you go. I was close. It's just the other side. But yeah. Honestly, that is my story of that's my story of LISS, honestly. There's not a lot of Splatoon inside it, if you've already noticed. There really isn't. But that's basically it, honestly. Like, there isn't really much else. And yeah, I can't wait to go to another another LAN eventually. It's gonna be a good time. And hope to make some good memories again. And you know, just chill with friends and have a good time. Enjoy my life and all that. There was a lot more Tetris 99. I probably played Tetris 99 a lot more than Splatoon during that entire weekend, because like during this, between sets and games, like I was just playing Tetris 99 instead of actually practicing Splatoon, you know. Like the only time I like played Splatoon for like a really long time was when that time I finished the two games in my vlog. Well, not my vlog. I just said vlog because I saw Nezzy's comment. But the time I played 2 games in my pool, that's when I played Splatoon for a long time. But the majority of the time I was just playing Tetris. So your vlog is up if you haven't seen it. Hey, no problem, Nezzy. I'll check it out later. So yeah, that was it. I mean, after we played winners finals in the actual tournament, I mean, instead of practicing Splatoon, like I played Tetris for like an hour until you know, it was ready. I was ready to play the what's it called? I was ready to actually play the tournament again, or grand finals, whichever. Didn't really matter, but yeah. Hey, Dreamy Zach, appreciate it, and the Kraken and Joshi, welcome guys to the stream. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you guys enjoyed the story if you were just lurking here. Ah, they got some controllers on. There's a Hydra somewhere. Ooh, that Hydra weak. It's probably gonna die now. Nice. Damn. Well, yeah. That was a story. I don't know how long I've been like explaining that story, but you know, that's the story of LISS, and I hope you guys enjoyed that 10 out of 10 story. You know, my story. I mean, I guess my views when I go to a LAN is a lot more chilled out, and it's mainly because like I don't do a lot of stuff. Like, especially when I go to, like, events. Like, I don't do a lot. Other than, like, obviously play the game. And, like, I mean, obviously play the game. Kind of listen to everyone else. Because, like, honestly, like, I'm not, like, the most, like, super outgoing person. Like, I'm very... Like, if a lot of other people are talking, then I'm probably just gonna listen, because you know, I'm a good listener, I guess. And then like my times of coming into a conversation are probably gonna show up. But and also just that I'm the type of person that doesn't really like I feel like I'm shy, but like a different kind of shy, in the sense of like I only really talk if I feel hyped, you know, hyped up to be. So like if I'm hyped up for something, like I feel like I'm a lot more talkative in that point. So like in terms of like things that might have happened, if you've heard from other people's views, then yeah, that's probably why. So like, you know, the main bits basically what I did. That's basically what you know, that's when I was the most hyped, I guess. So well, yeah, that's basically it. That's all I gotta really say about this trip. It was a really good trip. So, is that Echo from the World Champs? Probably. Show off my medal. Oh, I can actually, because I keep all my medals on my my microphone. But here you go. That's the medal I got from LISS. First place, gold, 2019. That's great. Hopefully I don't DC now. But yeah, all my medals are on my microphone, so I don't lose them. Or not that I don't lose them, just so that I know where they are. So, anyways. Goodbye. Alright guys, we're now playing Splatoon again. I still don't know how long I'm gonna go on for this stream. We've only been streaming for like 2 hours, so not really too much. Really hanging out. It was really fun hanging out with you too, Melissa. It was really, really fun. Hope to do it again soon again. Just know I mean, whenever there's a LAN in New York, I'm basically guaranteed to go, mainly because, I mean, usually flight prices But usually flight prices for me to go to New York are really cheap, except from that very point in the year when it's early August, because that's when it's expensive. But that's what I mean. Norwegian has got my back when it comes to that, because Norwegian Airlines is still a very cheap airline to get to New York at that time of the year. But every single other time of the year, super cheap. I will always be there. Cheap, you say? Yeah, for sure. You know, then come back in a month. All right, cool. I just need to find a flight for sure. I'm pretty sure I could find a flight, but then I have to pay for my own housing again. So. Alright, it should be easy enough. Because, like, for whatever reason, I mean, New York, obviously, yeah, that's really cheap. But for whatever reason, LA is super cheap for me, and that's a much longer flight. But it's like super, super cheap for me to get there. And I mean, I will never understand why it is, because I know for sure it's sometimes even more expensive to fly within the US just to, you know, get around places. But for LA, how expensive? Like £200? Like the last time I checked, it was like £260 if you fly with Norwegian, especially just to get from England to LA or Oakland, more or less. Like, it's super cheap. I mean, that's if we're talking about Genesis 5, that's what's it called? That's how I got to Genesis 5 2 years ago, or I think 2 years ago. Genesis 5 was in 2018, so okay, maybe 1 year ago. But it's a super cheap flight for me to get there. It's actually insane. And I'm glad it is, because now when I have to think about getting to LA or anything, I don't have to worry. I'm just like, alright, it's cheap to get there, so cool. No problem. You're also kind of shy too, yeah. It's a gamer thing. Okay. We just had a moment, guys. We just had a moment. Oh my god. So when's the next trip, guys? When's the next trip? Oh yeah, I should have actually like talked a little bit about pulling Andes. So like, we need to make this a I'm so convinced that we can make this like a viral thing, where like you film a video and like the caption for the video is, I did certain so, but then I pulled an Andy. And like it's just you walk in on the person and then just Andy'd on the floor. Like, I swear we could make this a thing. Like, it's perfect. Like, you see, like, have you seen Shark Puppet and how easy it is to go viral with stuff like that? Like, that's the next brain. The next brain. I mean, that makes sense too. The next best play, you know, whatever. YouTube sensation. That's what I'm saying. Andy's stream team is, you know, we created that. Don't throw a wall, please. Okay. You arm it up. Get in there. Cool. I'm convinced that would go. I'm actually convinced that would go viral. And then everyone takes our craft. Nice. Nice fight. That guy definitely just died. That's not 96. Bro, I looked away from the screen and the guy died. I really like this 96 because it's like you can paint in places where you don't even have to be because you have a sprinkler. So like if you really want to paint in a certain place, you just throw the sprinkler and it paints for you. It's fine. Like if I want to paint there, I can look away. Now that side's already painted. And I can just focus on something else and look on the map, the elbow is now painted, so that's why I really like this weapon. Like look at it. Look at that elbow. Painted. Easy. Come to Breeze 2, everyone. Yo, Breeze is gonna be sick. I'm not too sure if it's gonna be a 2-day thing again, or not a 1-day thing. Well, wait, I'm not even too sure if it's gonna be a 2-day thing in the first place, but you know, I hope it's I want to make it a 2-day thing, but it just depends on what we can do with it. Hopefully we can make it 2-day, but I don't know. It's still in the works. But most likely, I'm just saying this on stream because I can't like disclose like specific dates and all that, but probably it's definitely gonna be next year. It's definitely gonna be next year, and it's gonna be sick. You know, just played with some garbage player called that dude. Yeah, it seems pretty lame, dude. I just played some guy called Dragon Natto. Like, what the hell is that all about? Like, I got into his game and he was just like running around me, and I was just like, dude, why are you not walking out? Like, why aren't you trying to do, you know? Why aren't you trying to play games right now? I don't understand this, dude. How many hours do I have in Splatoon 2? Like 2,900 or something. Probably more than that, actually. At this point. What's up, Metatai? How you doing, dudes? We're going for the armor. There's the armor, guys. Get him, Aerospray. Easy. Oh. He didn't die. You gonna be so happy if Breeze 2 is a 2-day thing. Same! I wish, I mean, hopefully it is. I feel like a lot more people are gonna come to Breeze. A lot of people are probably gonna come to Breeze this time, the second time around. Is this paint, please? I needed to win that, but we're all over our street, not doing anything. We have too many people on the right, the left side, and Blob is actually throwing, so... Oh, that sucks. When is Breeze? Next year. Blob is actually throwing, dude. He's actually not doing anything. That kind of sucks. It's gonna be next year around February. I can't disclose dates yet, but next year February probably. NA, right? Yeah, right. Our Blob was actually not doing anything. He was actually just standing on the sponge and literally not doing anything. Just booyahing. But okay. With Splatoon 1, I kind of have to beg for people to stream snipe me, mainly because you never know if the game is... You never know if people are going to be playing the game. So it's like... I encourage it, in a way, if you have a Wii U. I mean, in this game, I don't really, like, want you to. Like, obviously, if you get into my game, I'm not going to be like, get out of my game, man, stop, like, you know, play someone else, because, like, you know, I know how this works, like, you know, if you're in my game, then you might be just in my game just because, like, you just played, you're playing Splatoon at the same time. I mean, that's what, and it's also, I think that's what a lot of other people do too, like, they play Splatoon while they are watching my stream at the same time. But if you're in X rank, there's that chance that you're probably gonna get within my, my game too, so I'm not gonna, like, I'm not gonna front about that, you know, I don't really care. Like, I understand that. I just don't like it when people stream snipe me and actually use that to their advantage to actually see where I am. Which we have had, you know, in a couple of cases. Some I don't mention, but, like, you know, I can, it's definitely easier to tell. So I don't encourage stream sniping, but you know, if you're in my game, I'm not gonna be like, the hell, man. What I mainly do is just don't acknowledge you, because, like, I mean, what I try to do is just, you know, play the game just as normally as possible. Like, I don't want to have to, you know, when I stream the game, I don't want to have, I don't like it to be shown as a different experience to how other people play this game, unless that, I mean, unless that's what my channel is all about. Which, you know, in this game, it's not that. It's not like that. So. Also, Drew, I appreciate the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome back for like 10 months, dude. I appreciate that so much. Thank you very much, my dude. Ooh, that was good. Weak. We got so much control here. I'm just gonna armor just because. Kinda messed up with that. This guy's like trapped here. Don't shoot me. I'm dead. You've been playing Mario Maker 2 since it came out, and now you're... Wait, oh, Splatoon practice. Ah, I see. Well, I hope you've been enjoying Mario Maker, dude. For sure. Fun game. You can kill this guy. Nice. Oh god. And I'm dead. Am I gonna play Link's Awakening? Probably, yeah. I'll get it. Seems like a fun little game. I feel like we can easily kill this Elio, but I don't want to go for him first because I don't think it's going to be too much of a threat, to be honest. Okay. Get that there. Okay. I'm looking for that 96. Also, we just gotta get control of the zone first, to be honest. Nice. Ooh, I missed. And he had armor at the same time. We're falling apart, guys. He is so weak. So weak. Nice. I'm gonna have one opportunity to stay alive at this point. Alright, on the zone. This is bad. Still have time. Oh, this is time. That's good play. Get rid of the elite of there. Dude, do you get burnt out of Splatoon sometimes, or just games in general? Do you think playing in tournaments, tourneys and streaming helps you mitigate that? Somewhat, yeah. Somewhat, yeah. I'm very... Your friends say I'm very monotonous. Well, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna alter my voice for people. Like, hey guys, I am ThatSrb2DUDE streamer here. Yeah. And today, this is a really upbeat stream because this is how we talk today. Like, no, I don't do that. Like, I'm just gonna talk as normally as I possibly can, and hope you understand me. Like, if I'm making a video, then yeah, I'll be like, hello guys, and welcome to ThatSrb2DUDE here today, bringing you yet another SRB2DUDE video and stuff like that. But this is not a video. This is real life. This is real life that you're watching right now. Like, you know. Like I can't do that. That's just not me. Like, I'm not saying that to people who do that and they're actually being real with it, but like, you know, when I stream, like, that'll probably hurt my... If I'm streaming, that'll probably hurt my voice. So, we're not going to do that. So, but yeah. Oh, I messed up there. What you see is what you get, basically. You know? Unless I'm actually hyped about something. If I'm literally not hyped about anything, this is how I'm going to act. I said this before, too. If I'm not hyped about anything, this is just how I'm going to act. You know? You're funny, Ende. You're funny. I see the Sonic quotes. See them. What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventures. I'm that SRB2. Bro, I ain't Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm that SRB2, dude. Have you not heard? Where's anyone? The pro died. I was trying to get a close up there. If you saw the Pokemon trailer, how do you like the new? I'm a bit like, I'm very unsure because it's like Obstagoon is a thing now. The third evolution for Linoon, or Galarian Linoon. But the thing about that is that it just makes the other, like, Zigzagoon, Linoon just basically irrelevant. Because why would you use that when you now have a third variant, or not a third variant, a third evolution of Linoon, Obstagoon, that's probably going to be stronger than Linoon. What's the point? What's the point of using regular Linoon? There is no point anymore. Like, there's no point. Also, Top Hat Weezing looks boss. I would honestly use Top Hat Weezing. Or Galarian Weezing. That's a Pokemon right there. Great typing. That's the type of Pokemon I would use. But like, I like the idea of that. Hey, a Pokemon now is can change a different form, but like this Pokemon can actually evolve and the other one can't now. So, what is this all about? Can there be a regular Obstagoon then? There better be. Ouch. Typing though, it's good. It's a good typing. Like, you're gonna get like messed up by fighting types, but just don't get attacked by fighting type moves for it. But you know, you can defend against Ghost and Psychic. I mean, that's pretty good. Ghost type moves and Psychic moves at the same time. Go on, dead. Alright, thanks for letting me live, dude. Alright, I killed him. At least. And before Match Punch. Just don't get paired up with a Breloom then. Well, if you know, like, match typing or what Pokemon knows what moves, then you should be okay. We should be. Can you help paint the zone, please? Thank you. I think Obstagoon's probably going to be really good, though. Has good typing. It's just made regular Linoon irrelevant. Completely. So, you know. If you're thinking about using him, guess again, it's not gonna happen. Cool. Can they add Sonic? Right? Can Sonic be a Pokemon that we can catch? His first attack will be Sonic Boom. What a terrible move, dude. Sonic Boom's an actual Pokemon move, Teddy. Come on now. It's terrible. It only does 20 damage. Like, and it always does 20 damage, too. That's all it does. It's like, yeah, it's like weaker Dragon Range. You think in a fake Mon game you played head ground electric type that like looks like Sonic? What the heck? And it's not even sarcasm. Swoosh is a good weapon. Quote me. You won't. When you get a DM in your DMs of someone saying, hey, sorry for the minus 40, I was this guy. I was this guy on your team. I'm sorry that we got I'm sorry I was sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna say, like, if you're on my team and we lose, I don't care. I am just saying it right now. As long as you played the game as hard as you could, I really do not care. You know, as many points if I lose, I don't care, because it doesn't matter to me. So, don't worry about it. Alright, rest in peace, that guy. It's pretty good. Nope. He doesn't know the range of that 96, man. I'll take it. Oh my god, I'm alive. I'm actually surprised about that. My man is crazy. Okay, he's bubbling. What up, Hennessy's? How you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was very painful. Because that was, I mean, because I actually do care about that, because I wanted to actually make it to top 500, and, you know, it's part of the challenge, but, like, you know, when I'm streaming normally, and I don't feel like I have to, like, I just, you know, I'm just kind of in here, and I'll just play and shoot dummies, and, well, not dummies, but, like, you know what I mean, dude, I'm shooting people. Dragon with the 32 months. Welcome back, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, what's up, Itzel? We're going 3 guys on one side. Okay, this is bad. Okay, I'm going back the other way. Hello, buddy. There's no charger, yeah? No. That means I am free to walk around anywhere I want. There's a 96 on this map. And that makes me feel good, because I can do whatever I want. Do something. That's your fault, dude. Try to push me? You can really just play on what people, like, you can really just, like, when you have a ranged weapon, you can kind of just, like, make people do things. That's what I'm trying to say there. Because it's like, you're a 10 attack. I'm a 96. I have a lot of range. Like, I don't have to move anywhere, but if you decide to move anywhere that's close to me, you're going to die. So I'll wait for you until you do that. And if you do that, then I'm sorry, but this is your demise. That's just how it be, dude. That's just how it be. That's how you might put mind games into people. You make people make plays. Or you make people try to make a play, but then you play on that. Because you know they're about to try and make that play. So, that's how you do it. That's how you be good at video games. Like, I'll do the same thing until this guy has inkjet. I am aware of that, because I want him to do that. You know? That's the only way you can really approach, but now I have to find a different way to, you know, do this. But either way, we're back in the same situation again. Like, I have more range than him, you know. I'm back here again. He can't do anything until he has some sort of help. If he decides to push, he's going to die. He pushed me that time, but he had help that time because the Hydra was there, so he had the good idea to actually push that time. Okay. Just out of range. I'm lucky about that. I gotta be careful about the Hydra though. Yeah. I'd prefer to be on the right side right now, but this will do for now, I guess. I'm probably gonna be close to inkjet soon. But I gotta neutralize this zone at least. Dang. I mean, we killed 2 on their side, but it's like a 2v1 at this point. And they're getting flanked. Watch your back. I gotta like hold out here. Ooh, dang, the Hydra got me. How's my day been? It's been alright, corn. Fields. Imagine a 96 cal with Splash Up Pro accuracy would be slightly too much. They'll be the most broken weapon in the game. You already see. Wait, hello? We already have that now. Because the Splash Up Pro already does like 2 shots and all that. I feel like, honestly, Hitzel, if they buff the 96 gal's accuracy anymore, they'll be too broken. Like, I feel like at this point right now, I think it's like, it's good. I think it's good to, like, if it was to be buffed anymore, then it might just be a little bit too much. Xenia, appreciate the sub. Welcome back into Dude Society, my friend, for 19 months. I know I'd like it, but then it'll get nerfed. I feel like it'll get nerfed right now. Plus, I really like it how it is right now too. I'd like it even more if that was the case, but. .96 cal with the same accuracy fire rate as a pro. Ugh. 2 shots, 72 damage all the time. That's actually broken. Why would you use the Smash Up Pro at that point? Oh, nice ball, dude. Didn't even happen. Uh, 96 gal Yeetly range? Yeah, I wish. Like, stand right here, you can shoot anything. Like, come on, dude. I'll just stand right here, and nothing will kill me. Why not make Splatoon Pro one shot? Haha. The 96 already paints really well. It's just people don't understand how it paints. Like, spam the sprinkler, dude. Spam the sprinkler and just sidestep. Like, the droplets from the 96 paint quite a bit too, like, I don't know. Especially the last ones. So you gotta take advantage of that. And also, you do it from a safe painting range too. Safe painting range, which is really nice. You don't have to be in someone's face to get a little bit of paint down. You can kind of just shoot it and then, you know, it's probably going to be safe. Like, I don't have to move. I don't have to go down just to paint this. I can just stay here and I paint everything. And I can kill things. That's also fun too. Cool. That guy has no chance to winning. Nice missiles, but we ain't gonna die to that. Hey dude, you played in your first tournament after a while, did not go far, but you had fun for 5 games you played. You want to do it again? It was super fun. Hey, that's nice to hear. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, obviously you did, but still. Glad you enjoyed it. Why is that 26 points? That doesn't make any sense to me. Guys, I'm probably gonna like cut off soon. Pretty soon. I don't think I'm gonna stream so long. Like honestly, I think I'm just gonna play for like 2 more games and then kind of come off. Because I wanted to stream today. I didn't want to do a long stream because like tomorrow I'm playing in a tournament, Ink TV Open. It's a 2-day tournament, I believe. So I'm probably gonna be streaming that pretty much all day. So I'm kind of want to rest. I've already scrimmed today, so I've already played quite a lot of Splatoon so far. Now I'm playing more, which is never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing, obviously, but you know, it would be nice if I can get some rest. It would be nice. You need my help? What do you need, my dude? What's up? Let me know. That's bad. I'm jumping into territory that will get me killed. I'm watching it hard, dude. Can I aim? That wasn't even the 96, that was just me not aiming in the right place. Mm-mm. 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 It's just gonna be your first tournament. You're panicking. Stop panicking then. You're playing a game called Splatoon. And you're there to have fun because, you know, you like playing the game. You know, if you lose then oh well. It's not the end of the world. If you really want to continue to keep playing, you know, play hard. Find out why you got lost, but you know, just best thing. I mean, you know, maybe just try your best. Honestly, try your best. Have fun. Like, there's no need to panic. Like everyone's just there to do the same thing. Just play Splatoon and win. You know, competitive mindset. You know you're gonna play facing against good people. You know, just be better. Just try your best, and even if you do lose, then you know, at least you tried. But you know, at least it could give you motivation to wanting to try and get better, if that's what you want to do. So it's all good. I am Leader. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it so much. Welcome to Dude Society, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm gonna do this game and then I'm gonna come off, guys. So thank you very much. I appreciate you guys all being here for me, and for those who actually stayed out to listen to my little story about LISS. I'm gonna leave until I win. So as long as as long as I win this game, then you know it'll be good. But if I lose this game, then I guess we're gonna play another one. So. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, indeed. Look at our composition. They're gonna have a lot of trouble holding their side. Rapid and roller, like what do you expect? That guy like slowly moving here, I can't tell. I can hear him. How many subs am I using currently? How many main are you if you're talking about main power up, I'm using 2 mains and 2 subs. I am gonna buy the new Pokemon game. I will be streaming it as soon as it comes out. It's probably gonna be a long, like... It most likely will be like a long, like 8-hour stream or something. That killed. What up, Claire? I just fell off the map. I know, Nicholas. I don't think we're gonna win this game. Mainly due to our composition, honestly. It's not like... It's not too great on paint for us. Like, we have to heavily rely on getting the kills. No problem, Coconut Tech. Hope you had a... Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And appreciate you being here. Paint our zone, please? Okay. Let's try and make plays and win this game, shall we? Okay. Then this might be the last game. I don't know about that roller though, but... I should have held that a little better though. Disappointed. But good snipes either way. Was. My opinion, what's needed to win any mode? A team that can kill and paint at the same time. But if there's too much of one thing, it's probably going to be harder to, you know, achieve that. I almost died to that. Cool, dude. Oh, do I outrange? That guy's laggy, dude. Lead. Let's go. Okay. I'll take it. I think he shot the sprinkler first. Yes. Okay, we won. Cool. If our range is 96. It didn't feel like that. It really didn't feel like it that in those situations. I feel like it does, but maybe he was just missing. Okay. We won. I didn't think we were going to, but we did, so... Yes, I'll be streaming tomorrow, guys, because it's going to be a pretty long stream since it's a tournament. And, yeah, all that type of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. It's been a good time with you guys. And hope to do well in the tournament tomorrow. Wait, don't go. Do you have something to say? Who are you playing with in the open? I'm playing with Team Olive, so that's who I'm going to be playing for. So, but yeah, that is going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And I'm going to be out. Shall be streaming tomorrow. Catch me again sometime in the afternoon. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Shall see you guys later. And goodbye. Thank you.